Hi YouTube, my name is Trish, and I started doing these videos because I figured since I'm a newbie at gardening, maybe somebody may feel like they're a newbie too, or maybe they want to start but they're not quite sure, or want to see someone else see them do some successive failures, and maybe they don't want to feel so bad either. And so anyway, I thought I'd share with you. My previous video I showed you results of compost tea. I know there's billions of recipes out there, but I thought maybe you might want to be interested in what I do and just kind of go over a couple of things really quick. And I will bring you in closer to my compost tea, but you can choose anything. You can go ahead and have it bubble like I'm having it, or you could go ahead and not have that. You could put it on right away, you could wait a couple days, who knows, it's up to you. Anyway, I just thought I'd share with you all that and bring you in closer and show you what I've done. So anyway, really quick, I use about this much compost. Sometimes I don't even measure, I just throw it in there. Some people use a lot less. I like to use a lot more. So anyway, and then I use about 1/4 of a cup of molasses. It works good. I stick it in this 5-gallon bucket. It's great. I also use, where is it? Organic bone meal. It works wonders. I'm sold on sticking it in my compost tea. It's great. If you saw my previous video, you saw the goji berries. We not only have them ripening up now, but we've had a ton throughout the season of just growing on that little tiny bush, and I'm just excited, and it's just going like mad. So anyway, I've also stuck in sometimes apple cider vinegar. I'm going to test the theory, and I'm going to not put it in this time, the next few times, just to see if that might have been the thing that caused some of my leaves to lighten up, or maybe it might have been the alfalfa I stuck in there last time. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, I like to just try new things. So I throw in stuff. I throw in garlic and throw it in here. For me, I love garlic. It smells great. For my husband, he can't stand the stuff. Well, he hates it. But that's okay. I like to do it and like to watch him gag, so there you go. Anyway, I put this in right now. I have some peat moss in it. I thought, oh, why not throw in some stuff? Sometimes if I see some worms around, some dirt, I'll go ahead and take that and throw it in there too, just to see, because I like to see what happens when I do. And I'll tell you, I'm impressed. So anyway, whether that's a big thing to you or not, doesn't matter. I'm just telling you what I do. So I apologize for looking very hot and muggy. I'm in my greenhouse. It's attached to my front door. Front part of the house, it's the south side, and so we get a lot of sun in here, and I'm working on having an indoor garden, and I'm really excited, and I'm learning that from all you guys putting on your videos or putting it on the internet, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate teaching me how to do organic gardening too, because I really want to go organically, because I just really feel that you should be able to pluck that food right off the trees and right off the bushes and from your garden and eat it without any worries of what you're going to put into your mouth. So anyway, I will bring you in closer and show you what I've got. I hope you enjoy it. Bye. Okay, this is my close-up of my compost tea. I've got little bubbles right there with the water having oxygen put into it. This is my little pump here, right over there. $6 to $9, I think, over at one of those retail stores. And then I do this because Dirt Doctor told me to, but I guess Praxis 55712, he doesn't. He just mixes it up real well and then just dumps it on. It doesn't matter. You can leave it there for a couple days. You can go ahead and just stick it on as soon as you mix it. The important thing is that you do it. And if you do what I do, I go ahead and I put this straight on. I use about this much on each plant, unless it's a bigger plant, and then I put a little bit more on. And then also whatever's left over, like this, I'll go ahead and stick around the trees, or I'll go ahead and I'm thinking about maybe using it for my soil, because we're going to do the whole backyard into a garden next year.
since we don't have much of that garden happening anyway, or the yard. The backyard, well, this whole land wasn't taken care of for the past 4 to 5 years. When we moved in here, we found that out last year, and so we got a lot of work and a lot of poor soil. So I figured we could use this and turn it into good soil. So anyway, if you go ahead and use one of these things, these little sprayers, make sure you strain it. Strain it with either old nylons or a window screen or some kind of strainer so that this little guy right here doesn't get clogged up. I found that out the hard way, and it's a bear to go ahead and try to clean out. So just make sure if you do. I go ahead and sometimes I'll use about 2 cups per gallon, and then the rest of it water. If you do use your city water, make sure you sit it out for 24 hours to get rid of the chlorine, because if you think about it, this is good bacteria and chlorine kills bacteria. So if you put chlorine water mixed with this stuff, you're not going to have the good microorganisms in there. You want to have still water, or distilled, or irrigation water, or well water, just something that is not going to kill the bacteria that you're creating for your compost tea. Anyway, sometimes I'll use the whole gallon as compost tea. I'll strain it, and then what you do is you spray both on the front and on the back side of each leaf, as much of the plant as you can if you're spraying. Otherwise, you just do a root drench and pour it right around the roots. So anyway, that is compost tea, and I will be showing you my indoor garden, even though it's not a lot, but I will show you what I've been doing in my next video. And if you want to post any comments or questions or anything, just do so, feel free to. And it looks like I have a bee in the house I'm going to have to get rid of. It's not a honeybee either. It looks like more like a wasp or a hornet. So anyway, I got to go take care of that. I hope you have a wonderful day, if anything else, and that if you're having a horrible one, turn it into a best one, okay? Enjoy. Bye.
My calculations on Bigfoot being alive is 100%.